the visual. So the more you, like I actually, my left hand stays on too long, so I had a side spin. It didn't go, it had a natural revolution. So Marcus Smart comes to mind, Lonzo Ball, you know, but the repetition will help you.
And, you know, there's some guys that, you know, some of the great shooters don't have great, I mean, Ray Allen, Kobe.
Yeah.
Kobe shot it with a
Larry
little
Bird's form was different.
But, you know, they perfected it.
Here's LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Well, you think about LeBron James's career, he has put in so much time and diligence in the offseason to become a better shooter. Pays dividends again.
Now here's Jordan. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami. Here's Irving. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Kenny, as a freshman, you joined one of the great lineups to ever play in college basketball with guys like Michael Jordan, Sam Perkins. I mean, it was a who's who of the game.
Yeah, I know, Michael was so excited to play.
Was he?
And at the bit, wasn't it?
When I walked on campus,
New York,
he picked me up at the airport, you know, drove me around.
He had a car?
Oh, yes, he did. But it was just great. Playing there with those kind of guys, it really gets you ready and prepared.
Had you met Jordan before you went
On
to
a visit, just on a visit.
On a visit, you
But he wasn't the best player, really, at the time. Sam Perkins was the guy. He was a 4-year All-American, first team. So it was Sam Perkins who everyone was in awe, and plus he was from New York.
Nets trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Harden the pass to Jordan. They see that time from Harrell. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And James throws it down. So the Lakers win the tip. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Gasol right at the center, locking down the middle.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
So it's the Lakers now. After the basket by Brooklyn. And it's Schroeder missing. And stolen by LeBron. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, when you've played over a decade and a half in the league, it's expected that you're going to slow down. But LeBron still going strong.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
I think it's clear he's
over when he needs to.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Launches a 3. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
We're live. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Schroeder outside. Pass to Gasol. Over Jordan. LeBron passes to Davis. Off target on the 15-footer.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Schroeder finds Gasol. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Nets have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And it's Irving missing.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Nobody near Schroeder gets the three-pointer to fall. Schroeder's got 5 now.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Here's Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. James against Irving, and the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Green, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Brown in for Irving. Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Davis kicks it over to Schroeder. Here's the floater, and Jordan sends it back.
You know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
And there's the pass to Green. 1:51 left here in the opening quarter. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist. And there's the pass to Green. 1:51 left here in the opening quarter. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Caldwell Pope against Harden. A floater. That one misses. And it's the Lakers the other way. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Brooklyn making some changes. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Kevin Durant. And Landry Shamet subbed in for James Harden. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Markieff Morris is checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Wesley Matthews checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Brown finds Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling.
1:09 left in the first quarter. To the inside. Oh, and he picks it off the glass. Wow. Brown the pass to Luwawu. On the wing, Green. Back to Shamet. And he starts out with a miss in this one. Kuzma outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of strength Kuzma has to show, guys. I mean, take that contact. Expect to do that at this level.
Jordan. Great D that time from Harrell. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Matthews kicks to Caruso. Kuzma inside.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers lead by 2. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game.
The biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Lakers 5 right now. He's got Montrezl Harrell. Kyle Kuzma is out. State capital of Utah dramatically lit up on a beautiful night in Salt Lake City. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the New York Knicks. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony. Steve starters for the Knicks. Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Reggie Bullock is out there with Payton, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Utah, Mitchell and Bogdanovich, they're the wings. Rudy Gobert is out there with O'Neal, and it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Payton. He dishes it to Barrett. Inside. Here's Randall. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovich looking around. Conley against Payton. Conley's shot is up. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. Barrett for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Jazz on offense. Here's Bullock. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. The pass to Bullock. And here's Randall over Bogdanovich. New York, no good that time either.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Mitchell outside. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved.
To the middle, here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Conley. A 17-point game for him in the win against Golden State. Randall with some nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. To the left side wing. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Over Randall. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
Here's Payton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Conley. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
You got to do more than that to stop Mike Conley. Just sensational at nailing the shot, willing his way through contact.
Conley against Payton. With a floater, and he sinks the layup. Payton's got his second basket.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Conley against Robinson, and the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's Mitchell missing. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And the rim-running Mitchell Robinson, the league leader in field goal percentage, Greg, in his second season.
And maybe the most athletic 7-footer in the game. I mean, his lob finishing sucks in the defense, creating so much space out on the floor for his teammates.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Gobert against Robinson. Right side, Conley. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Take a look at Utah, third best record here in the early going.
Right now for the Jazz, they are, in my eyes, one of the big surprises of the young season. I mean, no doubt the talent was there, but I just didn't think it would come together this fast.
Yeah, everything's clicking right now, but what I'm curious to see, how will they handle adversity when it arises?
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Back to Conley. Inside. It's rebounded by New York. This time they met in New York.
Face off against these guys. They enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
And the Jazz with some changes. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal, and Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Passes it to Barrett. Down low, here's Randall. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
They get it back. Robinson against Gobert. Randall kicks to Rivers. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Clarkson. Rivers can't get it to go. New York comes into this following a loss to Portland.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Nothing to hang their heads over. When you have 2 evenly matched teams on a given night, it's anyone's ball game.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
And the shot goes in.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Clarkson against Rivers. Aston Yang. Now, here's Ingles. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's off the back rim. No good. Jazz trail by 5. And here's Clarkson. 14 points from him the last game against Golden State. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the layup's good off the glass. Mitchell's got 7.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Clarkson against Rivers. It's Noel atop the key. Derek Favors with the rebound. Jazz have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Mitchell kicks to Clarkson. It's not going to go for him. The Knicks go the other way with it. Quickly, covered by Mitchell. Utah trailing here. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Misses from close range.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Knox. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Clarkson with the ball. Pass to Niang. Back to Clarkson. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against Golden State. Quickly, nailed from three-point land. He has 5.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
The wide open look here for Ingles. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Rivers. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Alec Burks checked in for the Knicks. New York on D. They're leading by 8.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
There's the pass to Toppin. Back to Rivers. Pass to Knox. The dish to Burks. Kicks to Rivers. From deep three-point range. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Mike Conley's checked in for Mitchell. Jazz trail by 6. Now here's Conley. Pass to Niang. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Utah shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for New York. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Noel passes to Burks. Stolen by Clarkson. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Here's Favors. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Misses for 3. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Knicks out front. They're up by 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke about the team's progress.
Everybody had their expectations of what we should be.
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And New York, looking at who they've got. Toppin is out there with Nerlens Noel. Then there's Alfred Payton. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Knox in at the 3, the small forward. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley